Welcome, everyone, to the new afternoon in the pit. Welcome. New time, same look. Dante will be down in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon. We are used to saying good morning table. We are going to say good afternoon. We are trying a new time for those that have not caught up with us. So we are going again Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 1 o'clock Eastern time. That is our new time. We are not going every day. It is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. YouTube Live will be on Fridays. Patreon will be on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yes, sir.
So, buckle your seatbelts. We're still doing Animal Fact of the Day on Mondays. We are 100% doing Joke of the Day.
For
I
sure.
would have resigned from In the Pit if that was off the table. That's non-negotiable.
Oh, yeah.
And we're, so don't worry about those things. So, but here we go. We got our new fucking thing. We got our new time. So, here comes Dante. And
Here he comes. Fashionably late. Are you coming? He's coming.
Let me see if I can get this down. We have got episode 394.
Oh, so close. 393.
That's not the same number for a week.
Shit.
I feel like.
Motherfucker.
Well, that's according to the last episode we
That's
did.
the whole afternoon thing is throwing us off. That's all it is.
Shit. Damn. Make sure you like and subscribe. 393 hashtag episode 235 first episode in the afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Oh, wow.
there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
that's why. Okay, hold on. I got to fix something. The volume is very quiet right now, but keep going.
Oh, you would just say the videos, or somebody would say the videos next.
Yeah.
All right, please enjoy this music while your party is reached. A lot to talk about today.
There you go.
Got a lot of college basketball, a lot of baseball, a lot of football. So pack it up, and we'll top it off with some animal facts of the day.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I had to fix the stream settings, but you should hear us now.
Joke of the day is non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Wow, we got a lot of comments in the chat. Are we unlisted? Oh, no, I think we're live right now. Oops.
No, we're live.
YouTube live?
We're live on YouTube right now.
We got to let it go then, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
We got to let it go.
All right.
Well-
Well, you guys get a special treat. First
Yeah.
afternoon episode is live on YouTube.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, throw him a bone.
We'll throw you a bone.
Throw him a bone.
Yeah.
Throw him a fucking bone.
Yeah.
YouTube Live. This is a gift. Okay?
Uh-huh.
This is usually on Fridays.
Yes.
So,
Our bad.
this is an honest mistake, but it's for your pleasure.
Our bad, you're good.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
Yes.
So, let's keep it rolling here.
Yeah, we got a
Alright.
lot of people in the chat already.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Got a jam-packed episode too.
Oh, my word.
do.
Oh my
Got
God,
lots
so
of
much to
stuff.
talk
Shit
about.
going on right now.
we
Yes.
got some shit.
Yes. So before we go on, this we got coming out. We got no YouTube videos coming out today. A new schedule on YouTube. We're trying a lot of new things out right now with the channel and with all of our content. No videos on Monday and Tuesdays as of now, but we got some great videos coming out later this week. I don't know the exact schedule for that. What is exactly coming out? Maybe it's on the dock. It is not coming out on the dock. So we'll let you know on Wednesday's episode what videos are
But
coming out.
you know what
later
you
this
can
week.
do? Turn on those notification bells so whenever videos do drop, you can watch them right away. You don't have to worry about us letting you guys know. You'll know.
Yeah.
We don't have to fucking babysit you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do we look like? Babysitters?
No,
No.
we look like babysitters. No.
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 Pay me $69 an hour and we'll talk about it.
Let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
So yeah, let's get into the topics.
All right.
Alright.
Dante, oh, you don't have your laptop. Oh, I'll just do it.
I do not. No, I apologize.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go quickly grab my laptop?
That's foul. Do it.
All right.
All right. We're gonna start with some March Madness.
Okay.
Crazy weekend of March Madness this weekend.
Yes.
First of all, the games were pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Were you guys watching any this weekend?
I did watch a good amount of games this weekend.
I'm too busy doing old man shit.
Yeah. Filing your
taxes.
taxes. house
Taxes and
hunting.
finding a house
Yeah.
and fucking all that bullshit. So,
All the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a crazy weekend of college basketball. Some of the crazy stuff that happened. St. Peter's, a 15 seed from New Jersey, a school of 3,000 people, is now going on to the Sweet 16.
Dude, they look good.
They look good.
Too. Like they look like they can like actually like
Yeah.
win.
I was saying this a little bit before on a different live. They look like the better team in every game they play.
Dude, yeah, for sure. I 100% agree with that. They look like they go up against a
Kentucky.
number 1, 2, whatever it is. Like they can, they're on that level.
Yeah.
Like they can compete. It's as weird as it sounds. It's just the truth.
They look like the better team when they go head to head. I mean, they look like the better team against Kentucky. Kentucky looked like the lower seed in that game. against Murray State, they looked like the better team. They looked more talented. The difference between this team and like normal past 15 seeds is it's not one guy; it's a lot of guys.
Right.
I mean, you have the white guy. I forget his name.
The guy with the mustache.
The guy with the
number
mustache.
25.
Yeah, he's great. But it's a team effort, and I think they can make the Elite Eight.
Good.
I think they could.
Who do they play next?
Purdue.
Purdue.
They play
Okay.
Purdue next. The Boilermakers. So I'm a big fan of them. I think they will go far. Let's see what else we got. We also had
Baylor lost.
Thank you. Baylor lost. That's a big loss. I had them losing to UNC.
They were down
anyway.
25 and they came back.
Yeah, that game was
forced
bullshit.
overtime.
Your Tennessee
Dude.
Volunteers lost too, Johnny.
No, I know.
That
I know.
Throwing it out there.
that flagrant 2 on the guy from UNC was
Rory,
bullshit.
get out of here. Rory, stop looking at me like that. Don't give me that side eye.
How's your bracket looking?
It's
Rory?
looking good. He's going to win the goddamn bracket
Are you
pool.
serious?
Yeah.
You still got your Final Four?
He's got his Elite Eight.
Your Elite 8 too?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You didn't have Baylor or Kentucky or any of those teams in there?
Kentucky going out round 2.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll read you Rory's bracket.
Wow.
So Rory's Elite Eight, he's got Gonzaga, Duke, UNC, Purdue. So he had UNC winning, which I like. Arizona, Villanova, Kansas. Oh, he lost Auburn. It's the only team he's lost in Elite Eight.
Oh, that was
Auburn.
that was a heartbreaker.
But no Final Four teams.
Wow.
He hasn't lost a Final Four team yet.
Good for you.
So, I mean, like, common Rory W, of course.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
just winning everything. It's not fair.
Fucking start dancing, Roy. Shit.
Yeah, come on.
19,000 away.
Yeah.
19 away.
Yeah.
But yeah, that flagrant 2 on the guy from UNC was so bullshit, dude. That,
Oh, yeah.
If you
It was
want to
an
give him a
incidental
flagrant,
elbow.
sure,
Yeah.
give him a flagrant one, but you don't kick him out of the game for that.
It wasn't.
Come on.
The refs were awful in that entire game.
So bad.
They were all
So
over the
bad.
place, like, constantly. They just, like, didn't know what they were doing. It was rough.
And that guy was catching fire too.
Oh, he
when
was-
just like
It's incredible how immediate the flip was. As soon as he gets ejected, they knotted up. 25
Yep.
was the biggest lead they had, and they lost the lead right after that happened. Like,
100%.
but I think UNC can make the Final Four.
Going from a bubble team to
Yeah.
taking on the number 1 seed, yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
It's like when you beat teams like that, if you can beat the number 1 seed defending champs, you can beat anyone. There's no doubt that you can take down anyone. So
UNC always kind of has a smell to them where they're like a good tournament team. I honestly think it's going to be Duke UNC in the Final Four.
could you imagine? That would be wild.
One of Coach K's last game because it
Yeah.
would be in the Final Four, wouldn't be on.
Loses to North Carolina.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, again. Yeah.
But that was crazy. Miami won yesterday.
They beat Auburn,
They
right?
beat
Yeah.
Auburn.
How about the local team, Providence?
Oh yeah, Providence. They're going on. I mean,
Providence, yep.
Yeah, first time since 1999 that they made it to the Sweet 16. I think.
Wow.
Respect the crap out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else? You know who one of my favorite players in the tournament is? He was there last year too, Gonzaga. Timmy.
Yeah, oh yeah, Timmy.
Love him.
Yeah, so I was
the
watching
whole
the-
mustache, the whole handlebar, and the headband and everything, absolutely electric.
Yeah.
No biased opinions.
No biased opinions. Of
I
course
think
not.
I like
Why would
watching.
there be? Come on.
All right, this is very.
Gotta
There's
get
no.
the technicality out of the way.
There's no reason behind this, but I hate watching Chet Holmgren play basketball.
Who?
Chet Holmgren.
Oh. Yeah, dude, I'll be honest with you.
He is.
I mean, I haven't watched a lot of like Gonzaga games this year, if any at all, besides since the tournament started. Just from like hearing what people say about him and then actually watching it, I feel like it doesn't go together. I feel like he's kind of a little overrated.
Big Nick, have you seen what this guy looks like?
No.
He needs to add weight pronto.
Let me show you a photo of Chet Holmgren.
He needs to add muscle ASAP. That dude is gonna snap his legs in half.
He is just such. Like, look at this.
He
look at
seems
his
very
arms.
uncoordinated.
Wow, he's a skinny fuck.
His legs, I'm not even exaggerating, are as thin as my pinky finger. Not even exaggerating. That guy needs to add muscle
Oh yeah.
bad.
I'm like people like his comp is. People honestly say his comp is Kevin Durant. Like skinny guy who can stretch the floor. He's 7 foot.
I'll be honest with you, I see a lot of Kristaps in him.
Yeah.
I see more Kristaps right now. I mean, obviously he's young. You add to your game. Like, it's a whole different thing when you make it to the NBA. But just, I don't know. It's like I hear all these things about him being like the best player in the draft, the best project, could be the best player. Then I'm watching him, and I'm just like, I don't know if I see that. I think I've seen a handful of players better than him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is a weak draft class, honestly.
Yeah,
there's no one that really.
I think it's top 5 heavy, and
Yeah.
then after
I don't
that,
even think
kind
it's
of
top 5
falls off.
heavy. I mean, who?
You got Jabari Smith.
Yeah.
You got Chet. You got Paulu from Duke. Then you got who was the other forward? I can't think of.
Ivy from Purdue.
Yes, Ivy, and then I think there's a guard in there thrown in there somewhere. It is a very weak draft. It's a very weak draft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's great. I see more potential with him on defense than I do offense, to be honest with you. He's a menace on defense.
Oh, his blocking abilities?
Wingspan and stuff like that. He's a menace on the block.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
But here's the thing. He can do well now. If he goes in the NBA next year, you got Giannis, you got Embiid. Those guys are going to eat you up and spit you up.
Embiid will just body him.
He would take him.
Forever.
He would throw him to the ground every time down the floor.
Even fucking Robert Williams would fucking take him
Yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is with Holmgren is he can stretch the floor. He's a great shooter. He's just such a twig. Like, he's such a twig.
And that stuff scares me, dude. Yeah. It really does. Because, like, it happened with Kristaps. He tore his ACL. That's a big fucking ACL to tear. And he was gone for a long time.
And wasn't the same.
This dude, you just take one bad fall, man, on legs like that. I mean, it could ruin your career.
Well, in the inverse is Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I think Kevin Durant's more
doesn't work
athletic and stuff like that too, though. I don't know. He just doesn't seem coordinated to me when I watch him. It's just awkward,
It's
right?
very awkward. Which is why I think Timmy is like the X factor for that team.
He's awesome.
I mean, you saw him.
Awesome.
If you watch the game, when he took over the game, that's when they started pulling away.
He had like 20 in the second half. What are you good?
Stab the fucking stab.
That's not a good feeling.
No.
Drew Timmy carried the team in the second half, especially 100%.
Yeah. All right. Who do you think now? Whoever's left is going to win the championship?
I mean,
Well, I got to go with Gonzaga now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I had them in the get-go.
I have Kansas. That was my team to win, and they're still in it. So I guess Kansas still. But I do like UNC.
I like UNC. I don't
like
think they'll win at all. I think they will compete for.
If they lose, it's going to be a
Final Four?
heartbreaker, I think.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a heartbreaker.
Coach K going to get his last ring, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Texas Tech's going to be a tough match for them next week. Winning it all, I mean, Kansas is a good pick. Oh, yeah, Villanova. I think Nova's going to win it all.
Mhm.
I think they've got a good coach who's won it twice already.
Yeah, he knows how to win.
He knows how to win. They've got an old roster.
So when are the next games?
Thursday. Yep.
Yeah,
3 days off.
off.
Yep. Which I need. I have not been able to do anything for the last week and a half.
Not notifications.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's talk about our next topic. We've got Deshaun Watson.
Oh, my fucking word.
Yes. Oh, my fucking word indeed.
Oh, my fucking word.
I can't believe the
fucking
Texans.
Cleveland Browns. How about pulling it out of your ass?
They were out of it and they got right back in it. I don't.
230 million reasons why they got back in it.
That contract is
Stupid.
bonkers.
I'm sorry. It's stupid.
All guaranteed.
Stupid.
All guaranteed.
You realize if God forbid one of these cases went
That's
to
what
hell,
I'm saying.
you're fucked.
Like,
You're fucked.
obviously now you had the trial, you had the 9 cases that kind of were like,
He's not out
happening.
of it yet.
He's not out of it. Trading for him is one thing. Giving him all that guaranteed money is a whole nother thing.
So, for those who aren't informed, Deshaun Watson got traded to the Texans from the Texans. I'm sorry, I'll do it again. Deshaun Watson traded from the Texans to the Cleveland Browns in exchange for what was it? 3 first-round picks?
3 firsts, a third, and a fifth.
3 first, a third, and a fifth.
And the Texans got what they wanted from the beginning. That's
Yep.
insane.
Yep.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's I think the contract is very. I'm calling it nihilistic because I don't know if you saw how the contract structure works, but this year, Deshaun Watson is getting paid $1 million base salary.
Okay.
And the reason for that is if he's suspended, which he very well might be.
They put all the money towards the next season.
Exactly. And that's
Alright.
fucking grim as shit.
Okay.
They know they fucked up.
They don't know, dude. They don't give a
don't
fuck
give a
about what
fuck.
happens off the
No.
field. They just care whether he can play or not.
And the worst thing about it with the Browns from their perspective is like they put out this message yesterday. Like, we talked to Deshaun Watson. We think he's moved on from this.
Moved on. They're still doing it.
I know. And it's just like, no, you don't give a shit. Don't even.
No, don't act like you do.
As Judge
No.
Judy says, don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
What if it wasn't raining? Ah, man. That was a
I was
layup.
expecting that.
That was a layup.
Layup.
Kevin, where you at? Layup.
Layup.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, and plus too, the attorney for all the women.
Fucking
there
layup.
it is.
Layup.
The attorney. So because the Browns, like, we did our due
Yeah.
diligence, we did our research and stuff. They didn't talk to the attorney of the guy that's representing all these women.
No.
That's the one guy you need to talk to if you're doing your research.
They didn't do their research.
It was very one-sided research.
It was Deshaun
very
Watson.
one-sided.
Yeah.
You heard what Deshaun Watson says, like, oh, no, I didn't do this. We're in the clear. And then that was
Great
it.
trade for the Texans.
Great trade for the
Great
Texans.
trade.
They got
everything they wanted.
That match, saying
Yeah.
they get picks.
And I think they like David Mills a lot, and so Mills Mafia.
Not only
Baby.
that, but fucking now they got 2 first-round picks this year, 2 first-round next year, 2 first-round the year after that.
Yep.
No, they set themselves up nicely. And, too, the Browns, I think they traded down. They traded with the Texans, so the Texans got the pick to draft Deshaun Watson years ago.
Yeah.
So, full circle.
Full circle.
Back to Cleveland.
Crazy.
So,
Now talking more about quarterback stuff, Baker Mayfield. He's gone.
bro, I don't even know, like,
What team gets him?
the Seahawks, maybe?
They
Maybe.
literally
don't
have
know.
no leverage.
None.
Everyone's gonna say.
They're going to, I feel like,
Someone said they might have to package a pick in order for someone to take him.
probably.
Yeah.
And he's not making a lot of money. He hasn't
How
signed a
pathetic is that?
No,
contract.
he hasn't
So,
signed
How pathetic is that? You have to package a pick
for your first
number 1
overall
pick.
pick.
you might as well just cut. At that point, cut him.
Yeah,
At that point,
you
cut him.
It's. How would you rate Baker's time in Cleveland? A success or a failure?
I'll tell you what. They took him to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's an all-out failure.
I don't think it's a failure.
Neither do I.
They made it to the playoffs for the first time in God knows how long, and they won a round.
Yeah.
They won a game.
And
So-
if you think about the franchise he came into, they had won one game in the last 2
Kitchens.
years. Yeah, they had
Oh
won.
yeah, and look who he was coach. He was had as head coaches over
yeah.
the years.
I
I mean,
Stefanski's turning it around a little bit, but like
before
he's-
him.
Before him, yeah, he's dealt with a lot in his time in Cleveland, and he's turned the franchise into a playoff contender.
Yeah.
But again, first overall pick, is this what you wanted from him? You get rid of him after 4 years.
And then you look at his surrounding pieces as well. I mean, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt were nasty. I'm not saying like
He also had Odell and he had fucking Jarvis Landry. It's not like he didn't have weapons.
yeah, that injury really fucked him up this last year. Yeah. I mean, I don't think
I'm
it's
gonna
an
go somewhere
all
in the middle.
failure. I'd probably go in the middle too.
I'd
probably
say
go
somewhere in the middle. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
middle to failure, though. Not middle to succeed. Middle to failure.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's about right. So if you had to take a pick where Baker Mayfield will end
It's
up,
because he was a first overall pick.
Yeah.
If he was like a mid-first,
that's a success.
then all right, whatever. But
Where's he going?
Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks is really the first team that comes to my mind. I
he
mean,
goes
they
to
have
the
no
Texans
one.
if he gets released.
And now I think they're sticking with Mills.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not Steelers. They got Mitch. They got their guy.
Carolina.
Carolina.
And
Is
they
he
would
much
have
of an upgrade over Sam
Atlanta?
Darnold,
I
though?
think, oh yeah, he definitely is.
Atlanta?
So
Atlanta wouldn't mind getting rid of Matt Ryan's
we got
contract.
some interesting news that might be happening as of 4 p.m. today. It looks like Matt Ryan is leaving Atlanta,
Really?
and this is
I
a
mean,
team I was
because
talking
they trade
about.
or
a
like-
trade, potential trade. This is a team I was talking a lot about that made a lot of sense in my head. And I thought it was because of Phillip Rivers, but it looks like it's
Colts.
happening. Colts.
Yeah.
You know, that
I
makes
like that
sense.
move. I like that move.
That
with the Colts.
makes sense.
Uh-huh.
That makes weirdly makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I could see Matt Ryan in a Colts uniform.
I mean,
For
it wouldn't
sure.
have
to do much.
No,
no, he really wouldn't.
He just has to throw. Like, I'd get him another weapon on that
Mhm.
offense. Maybe bring Julio back to Indianapolis. Have him throw to Julio again.
not bad.
Not bad. Got
Not
Julio,
bad.
got Pittman. Got Julio.
You
You
got James
Chase-
It's a fucking upgrade
James
from Carson
Taylor.
Wentz.
Jordan.
If
Wait,
Matt
Jonathan
Ryan,
Taylor.
if Matt
Jonathan
Ryan was
Taylor.
their quarterback last year, they would have made the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's very fair.
But okay, I was talking about
The
this
AFC
too.
is fucking stacked, dude.
The AFC is
There's
stacked.
too many good. There's too many good teams in the AFC and not enough in the NFC.
The NFC's pretty good too.
Yeah, but like
Got the
it's
Packers.
top heavy though.
Yeah.
It's Rams,
Well,
Bucks.
They just lost Devontae Adams.
I don't think the Packers are going to be that good next
still
year. I know
got
you still got
Aaron
Aaron Rodgers,
Rodgers.
but then you can make it to the playoffs. That's a different story. But
Rams.
the AFC is much more
Oh, yeah, for sure.
top heavy loaded than the NFC.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know if I'd take Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was bad last year. He was bad. They were still 7-10. I don't know if I take Matt Ryan over Carson Wentz, pound for pound. I think Carson Wentz was a terrible fit in Indy.
Okay, I have a question. Are you saying
Yes.
that now because Carson Wentz is on
No.
the Washington team, or just?
I hate him. I hate him with a
Alright.
passion. I didn't want him,
All right.
You know, you got him. So
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
but Ryan's on the wrong side of everything. He's old. He's 35, or maybe he's turning 36 this year.
I wouldn't want either. I definitely wouldn't want either.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, but you also can't waste Jonathan Taylor's value either.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and that Colts defense is only getting older, not younger.
Who's the Colts quarterback now? Nobody.
Right now, no one. They're getting someone. I want Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G's a
He
perfect
wouldn't be
fit.
bad there either.
I think I don't know where Jimmy G ends up now. I think he stays on the Niners.
Yeah, then they're just gonna have to have Trey Lance ride the bench for another year.
I mean,
That's on them.
Because I think the Falcons are going to draft a quarterback. I think that's their plan. They're getting
quarterback
younger.
draft though.
Yeah, but there are guys you can try out like later in the first round. You can get in the second round too. It doesn't have to be your first overall pick, but like there are guys there. I think that I think the Panthers could get Baker.
Okay.
Maybe Seattle gets Jimmy G's not going to Seattle. No,
That's a weird place for him.
I don't think. I mean, Carolina gets Jimmy G. Maybe. I mean,
Well, who else needs a quarterback?
I mean, they're like
The Saints.
the same. I mean, they're probably
They
saying
got
Jameis.
Taysom and Jameis. They don't
Probably,
need another
Jameis
one.
a free agent, but he's probably
Is
coming
Jameis a free agent?
back. Yeah, but it seems like he's coming back.
Man, I mean, there's
Yeah.
really not a lot of teams that need quarterbacks now.
Yeah, like, everyone's kind of settled. I mean, I think the Seahawks stick with Drew Lock. I don't think they go after a quarterback.
Why did the Steelers get Mitch Trubisky and they didn't go for Jimmy G? I know. What?
I don't know.
Why? What's the point? What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun with Mitch.
Mitch the bitch.
sir.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. There's
I
really
don't know.
not many teams that need quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So
Should be interesting from all this stuff. Next up piece of talk picks. This article came out today from The Athletic. Urban Myers is a goddamn dipshit.
did you hear this, Nick?
What happened
What he
now?
said. This is unbelievable.
Did he,
So-
is it something he said or did? Or
Said.
Both.
So
Kind of both,
Yeah.
to be honest
So
with
a
you.
report came out about Urban Myers this weekend that said that he doesn't know, or today came out that he didn't know who Aaron Donald was, who Debo Samuel was, and there's one other like Jamal Adams. He didn't know who
Jamal
those three
Adams.
players were. Didn't know who they were. He said he looked at the Rams and said, "Oh, who's this 99 on the Rams defense? He looks good," like something like that.
Yeah, he was like, I heard this guy can give us some problems.
Yeah.
Not knowing who Aaron Donald was. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time Pro Bowler, 7-time Pro Bowler. And then, did you see the part where they were talking about like the players in the locker room, the stuff he was saying?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. You wanna talk
He's
more
like,
about that?
you know what happens if I cut you guys? You won't even be able to get a job that's worth more than $15 an hour to these guys. You can't say that.
That's,
you can't say that.
Yeah.
You lose. I'm gonna say you lose the locker room's an understatement, but like, man, that is not something you can.
Yeah, as someone said afterward, I lost all respect for him after that.
Yeah, I would too. And then one of the new receivers, I don't know if it was Marvin Jones. No, it was something
John
Brown.
Brown.
John Brown. He ran. It was one of his first practices. Just got there, ran a route wrong. After practice, him and Trevor Lawrence got together. We were working on it. And Urban Meyer was just like, "Yeah, Trevor, you gotta go a little slow with this guy. You know, these guys down south are a little slow." Buddy, you can't. What are we doing? I'm so shocked that this guy had a job for as long as he did.
He's a piece of
biggest
shit.
Piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. If anybody, and I don't care if it's college.
Somebody's giving him another chance. at
No,
college.
he shouldn't. He doesn't deserve one. He does. Oh
Rick
my.
Pitino got a chance.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but Rick Pitino is actually like good at his job.
This guy proved nothing in the NFL.
This guy's proved nothing. I mean,
He definitely proved it in fucking college.
college. It's a
college,
different.
sure.
College is a different beast because you can bully kids. It's easier. You can't bully pros. It's
Yeah,
not
you
the
won't
same.
hear these stuff.
Oh,
these
no, I
things
didn't-
coming
no,
out.
NFL is done. I was talking about college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely. I mean, sure. If he's gonna get if he's gonna get a contract somewhere else that's in college, it's
But
not in the NFL.
I think he's done.
He's done in the NFL.
Yeah, he's done, I think, in the league.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. That's all I got for that.
Fucking smell you. How about Mr. Stafford getting his little extension?
Oh yeah,
A lot of money.
a lot of money.
I mean,
Won a Super
it's hard
Bowl.
to say it's not deserving.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
He
I
literally
mean,
did everything he could have done since he went to LA.
yeah.
Won a Super Bowl in the 1 year he's been there.
And they have virtually everyone back. They traded Robert Woods though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I be honest with you?
Needed
Phenomenal trade for the Titans. They got
For a
rid of
fifth
a
rounder.
5th rounder.
Yep.
Robert Woods is as
He's an upgrade from Julio Jones right
he
now.
is
Oh, yeah.
as good of a utility guy like that. Not even utility. Like he can do everything for you, but like he can do everything very well for you. He can rush. He can catch. Short, long. Anything you ask him to do, and next to AJ Brown, that's a really good one too.
You gotta see what he looks like when he comes back.
He has to come back from
Yeah.
ACL. I get that, but if he comes back, even
He's 29 too. It's not like he's fucking 35.
even if he's like 90% of what he was, that's still an upgrade for them. That's a great trade. A 5th rounder is nothing for someone like him.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
surprised.
makes you wonder why the Patriots couldn't make a move like that.
I'm surprised the Rams didn't get more for him. to be honest. I know the injury and everything, but like
And then we also had Juju to the Chiefs.
Chiefs. Then he almost went there last year too.
Yeah.
So
Corvette.
I like it for
Him
the
and
Chiefs.
fucking Jackson.
oh my
Jackson
God.
Mahomes.
Oh my
Him and Jackson Mahomes.
Oh my god! I hope
about
that team goes 0-17 next year. Holy
You
shit!
think they're gonna do dance
Corvette,
together?
Corvette.
Of course they're gonna do TikToks together. Are you kidding me?
Mahomes has got to. You're not fucking. You're not.
Stay away from my
Stay away
brother.
from my brother. Fucking ain't happening.
Yeah.
So all right, so you got Tyreek. Does Juju the
Tyreek, Juju,
number 2?
Chelsea, Pringle. They've needed a number 2 in Kansas City forever. I thought Julio would have been a great fit there.
And
We talked
obvious-
about this last week, Nick.
Yep.
I love that choice, but Juju's a good also choice. as
Yeah, I mean Juju obviously had some down years, but look who was
Young.
throwing him the
Younger,
ball.
too.
He's so young. He's 24.
Look who was throwing him the ball too.
Yeah.
You get someone like Mahomes. I mean, yeah, he could have a resurgence this year.
I mean, that's the guy I'm drafting in fantasy, I think. Juju.
Could be a nice sleeper pick. That's
Yeah.
for damn sure.
Yep. All right.
What else
Anything else?
happened?
I mean, that's a lot of football.
A lot of football. I can't.
Devontae Adams. We didn't talk about Devontae, did we?
We on
Friday.
Friday, we
Yeah.
did. Johnny wasn't here. It
I
was
wasn't
just us two.
All right, yeah.
All right. We can move on to baseball.
All right, let's talk
Oh,
baseball.
oh.
Fucking Red Sox, baby.
I love
Are
it.
they back? Are they done?
They ain't done yet.
Dude, their infield is fucking nice.
So,
their infield is nice.
We'll talk about this first. Trevor Story signs a 6-year, $140 million contract with the Boston Red Sox.
That's right. It's about time they brought in a superstar, baby.
And they had people recruiting him. Bogarts really wanted him. Cora, JD Martinez was there recruiting him. I mean, listen, Trevor Story took less money. I'm pretty sure he got offered
Yep.
$30 million from some teams.
He got a lot of money offer from the Rockies, but he did not want to stay in Colorado because he hates it there.
Yep.
They're not going to win either.
No, exactly. Like, I think it's a perfect signing for the Red Sox. Honestly, it's a perfect deal.
He's
because-
the right player that can handle this
Yep.
area, too.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to win. That's why he came here. He wants to win. He can play second. I mean, of course, we talked about this earlier this morning, Nick.
Can't do it, Johnny.
You can't move Xander out of shortstop. He won't do it. You can move Story. Story's the better defensive shortstop of the two, but you can't move Xander. This sets up perfectly for Xander Bogart's insurance because I think he will be leaving after this year. And I think the Red Sox won't pay him. Honestly, I think that's how it's going to go.
Well, here's the thing. They got to pay him and Devers. If you're going to pick
Yeah.
one, you're picking
Devers.
Devers.
Yeah,
so
he's younger.
there's no debate there.
Exactly. So I think this is just setting up for next season when they let Bogarts walk.
And don't think they probably didn't tell Story that either, saying, hey, you
Yeah.
might have to play second for one season.
Yeah, that's the case.
Hey,
But
if that's
for
the
this
case, that's
year,
the case.
their infield is going to be. I mean, they need a first baseman still, but
Yeah. Besides that, though, I mean,
See, I wish they threw Devers at fucking first and fucking could throw Story at third.
then you're having too many people out of position. You'd rather just move one person out of
Fucking
position.
Bobby Dahlback.
Yeah, he's
fucking
gonna-
Bobby.
he's going to play first.
Bobby.
It's looking like.
Bobby Dahlback.
Yeah.
Hate that guy. Fucking Bobby Dahlback.
If we kept Schwarber, he would have been at first, but obviously
Yes.
$20 million a year is a lot for him.
Well, the other thing, too, is you got to remember is JD Martinez's contract comes off the books next year, too. And they probably won't keep him
I don't think so.
because he'll be like 35.
Well, he's playing DH. Doesn't have to do much.
Who knows?
Yeah, but
How are you feeling about them this year, though?
I like him now.
You like them now?
Fucking my boy Chris Sale, though, fucking I got a stress fracture in my
He's
pinky. I
missing-
can't fucking play.
those
Yeah.
his ribs.
I was just making I was
Yeah.
broken fingernail, you know.
Yeah, I heard he broke his ribs from trying to suck his own dick.
Haven't we all? Yeah, I mean, I
Speak
think
for yourself.
I think at this point it's just like we know what our offense is going to give us. It's just a matter of our bullpen, our pitching,
the pitching.
and it's always been like that the last
Chris
few
Sale,
years.
Chris Sale, Chris Sale.
If Chris Sale isn't Chris Sale this year, then it's gonna be a long season for the pitching.
I am looking. All I'm going to say is I have been giving Heimblum a ton of shit. I'm going to back off now since you finally made a fucking move. See what happens when I fucking bust your motherfucking balls? Fucking bust your hairy fucking balls. See what happens? You fucking took a razor, you took a manscape, and you fucking shaved them, and you fucking became a man, and you signed a free agent.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, and now
Yep.
now they
Couldn't
have
have said it
Story in the
better.
fold too. I mean, it makes Bradley. The only purpose for Bradley is be a great defensive center fielder. It's the only thing you need him to do because you don't need him to hit from the 9-hole. You can get away with him hitting 200 in the 9-hole
so
because your
fucking
lineup
bad
is
at
so
hitting.
deep. But yeah, but he is
No,
the,
I know what you're
he,
saying.
he's the best defensive center fielder in the game. He's top 3, top 5.
He's
and
just so bad at hitting.
yeah, he's bad at
He's
hitting.
so
but
bad.
he provides a lot, especially in that weird center field that is Fenway Park.
He threw a guy out in
Spring
in
training,
training
yeah.
yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
mean,
an arm as
that's
good
what
as
you that's
anyone.
what you need. So you see the Red Sox make this move, and you're the Yankees, and you're like, oh, well,
The Yankee players are fucking pissed.
they are pissed.
They're
I mean,
fucking pissed.
all the players
Mike,
like
they've got no one.
they've gotten no one.
They traded for Donaldson, which
But they got rid of
honestly
Gary
is
Sanchez.
funny as fuck because they gave the Twins all that cap relief to
sign
get Correa.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, they gave up. They got worse this year. And if you're a Yankee fan, you see the Red Sox improving, you see the Blue Jays improving, you see the Mariners improving. You got
The Rays
outspent.
aren't going anywhere.
And the Rays aren't going anywhere.
You got outspent by the fucking Mariners this offseason. That is embarrassing for the Yankees. Embarrassing. If I'm a Yankees fan, I'm livid. I'm pissed. You ever won a World Series?
You realize you could have easily signed Correa.
Yeah.
You could have easily signed Story.
Yeah.
You could have easily signed Freddie Freeman. You could have signed any of those fucking guys.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They could have signed 2 guys.
Yeah, of course. You're the Yankees. You have the money. It's the
The
organization.
Red Sox could have signed both him and Freeman too, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's insane that the Yankees didn't go harder for any of these players, that they're okay with their lineup, because it's not great. You're going with a platoon at catcher. You're going
Your
with
catcher's terrible.
Terrible.
Fucking terrible.
terrible. Higgy is
And he
Who
was-
the
and
fuck
he was-
is he anyway? I don't
and-
even know what the guy's fucking name is.
And
Yeah.
Gary Sanchez wasn't much better, and so
I mean, Gary could hit at least. I mean,
Yeah,
Gary
he
up and
could
down.
hit.
hitting.
Gary, at least you got 30 bombs out of him.
Yeah,
here.
exactly. There's something that Gary provided. I
You
would
knew what you were getting.
exactly. The Yankees are not going to be a playoff team this year. The AL is too good.
Johnny, they might come in 4th or 5th.
They're going to come in fourth. They're coming fifth.
Sorry, I forgot about the Orioles.
Yeah,
my bad.
but they're
No,
coming in
yeah.
fourth. They're coming in fourth
right
in that
now, I
division.
mean, you rank them. I mean, they're
I mean,
fourth right
I'm
now.
going Blue Jays number 1, Rays number 2 probably, and Red Sox number 3, but still making the playoffs because there's 6 spots now. But you think about all the other teams that are that are in playoff hunt: the White Sox, the Twins. You can never really fully count out the Guardians.
The Mariners.
The Mariners. The Astros are still going to be good next year.
The Athletics
Angels.
always make some kind of a noise, too.
Oh, the A's are going to be terrible. They traded
sure?
everyone. Oh, they traded everyone away.
All right. Just
Can you-
saying. Usually they.
Can you name 3 players that are currently on the Oakland A's?
Let's see.
Because they traded everyone.
Me, myself,
Fuck.
and I.
Yeah.
You fucker.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, they trade away Matt Olson. They trade away Matt Chapman. They trade away Chris Bassett. They're
Yeah.
not done yet. They're probably going to trade away Mania. They're probably going to trade away.
Is it safe to say I can say they're done?
They're done.
What's the So I know they changed the whole draft thing. Is
Yeah.
it top 6 teams? It's
Top
a lottery.
6 in the lottery, and I think if you're there back-to-back years, something happens if you're in the top 6 like back-to-back years. They're trying to prohibit tanking, which is good, but like teams are still going to do it. You have the Pirates running a $36 million payroll. You have the O's doing nothing. You have the A's selling off everyone. You have the Reds selling off everyone. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. There's not much you can do. Other free agent news, we talked about Correa to the Twins briefly.
Why? Okay, here's the
That
thing.
also came out at like 3 in the morning.
I know.
Two,
I was up,
4 in
I was
the
up until
morning.
2 in the morning. I fell asleep.
You just missed
Missed
it?
it by 2 minutes.
No.
Here's the
really?
thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would you go to the Twins? And don't tell me it's the $35 million a year.
The opt out after each year too, though. I mean, he can get out of there whenever he wants.
You're wasting a year in fucking Minnesota.
I don't think you're wasting a year in Minnesota. I think they're a pretty decent team. I mean, it depends what you get from Buxton.
Sure, his wife's gonna love living in Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah. Got Buxton, Correa, Kepler, Gary Sanchez. I mean, it's not the best. You got Sonny Gray. They signed Dylan Bundy. Like, there's definitely it's a mediocre team. The Twins are mediocre. But it's 1 year in Minnesota. You establish more value for next year. You have a little bit of lineup protective. I mean, it depends on how they assemble this lineup. Why do they have a Reyes? I don't know. That's silly. They could use another bat or two, but I don't know. I think I like when middling teams sign players like this to try to jumpstart them. Now, on the flip side of that's Chris Bryant. What day did that happen? That was Thursday or Friday?
Friday night.
Friday night was Chris Bryant?
Fucking what the hell?
Yeah.
That's more.
What the fuck?
The Rockies are
Yeah.
stupid.
He's fucking stupid for signing there.
That's a lot of money, though.
A lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
You kiss goodnight any chance you have of winning.
Oh, yeah. He got his one World
He
Series
got,
done.
he got the Cubs World
It's like
Series.
a full no trade, too, so he's not going anywhere. It makes no sense from either perspective because you look at the Rockies' perspective and you look at 2 years ago or last year, they traded away their franchise third baseman because they were starting to start a rebuild. And all they got was Austin Gomer and $25 million of cap relief. And you end up with a worse third baseman, in my opinion. Bryant's definitely worse than Arenado. You end up with no Trevor Story, who they try to re-sign. I just don't know what the Rockies are doing.
You could have kept Arenado for that money,
Exactly.
and
You're
he's way better.
Yeah. You're spending Arenado money on Chris Bryant, and it's not
Where is
worth
he?
it.
He went to
St.
St.
Louis.
Louis? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they couldn't keep him because they fucking whatever.
Uh-huh.
Stupid.
It's stupid.
Dumb.
Not
Blasphemous.
yeah. Not a fan of that signing. And then we have the Phillies making a couple moves as well. Kyle Schwarber and Nick Castellanos
Yes.
going to
I'm
Philly.
happy Schwarber got out of the division.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm obviously upset he's gone, but I'm happy he's not. He didn't go to like the Jays or
Yeah.
anything like that. That would have been awful.
But Schwarber is, I mean, this is an interesting. I like the signing. I like both these players specifically in Philly because Citizens Bank Park has a short right center field fence, and that's where Castellanos and Schwarber both live for power. It's gonna be perfect for the power. That lineup is gonna be deep. I mean, you got Harper, Schwarber, Castellanos, Hoskins, Real Muto, Baum.
Well, they're going to make noise.
They're gonna make some noise. Their bullpen is weak. The back end of the rotation is a problem, and the bottom of their lineup is weak. But and that defense. Oh my God, that defense could be awful. There's gonna be a game. We have Nick Castellanos in left, or actually Kyle Schwarber in left, Nick Castellanos in right, and Bryce Harper in center. And oh my God, if you're a Phillies pitcher, do not let the ball get to the outfield. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, I think that's all for baseball. this is going to be an interesting playoff. With football too, a lot of moving pieces in every sport.
Yeah. Crazy offseason.
Crazy offseason for both
sides. Yeah.
And there's still going to be a few more trades happening. I mean, the Yankees might try to swing a trade for Sean Manaea. I know they're in talks, preliminary talks, and there's like a little movement on that. But yeah, I don't know what else will happen. I think a couple more trades might happen, but
well, I mean, the season starts in a few weeks. So.
Yeah.
Starts 2 weeks from Thursday, right?
yeah, hope you guys are ready.
Hyped out. I drove by Fenway going into Boston on Saturday, and I was just like, oh, I can't wait to be back here, man. I love Fenway.
We're talking baseball, the Mickey and the Duke.
You think people are more excited for baseball now because of the lockout?
I think you're getting something that you weren't expecting.
Speaking of that, get your mug.
Get your mugs.
Get your mugs.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think people were really expecting a season for at least a while. So now it's just like, it's back in full swing. It's starting soon. It's like people are ready for it. They're hyped up. I am. I know I'm hyped up for sure.
Yeah. Do you think you're more excited for baseball because of the lockout?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't say like more excited. I mean, obviously I've been around baseball my whole life, and
Yeah.
it was kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
Not like whatever in a bad way. It was just like whatever.
That's right. Kenley Jansen also to the Braves. I forgot to mention that one.
You went to the Braves?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
I think he's cooked, but it's
He's
a good
done.
flyer.
His best days are way.
He was still
behind
pretty good last year. His fastball velocity was down, but he was still pretty good last year. Yeah.
him. Fucking big fucking human being.
Someone's Dwayne Bacon in the comments says we don't need Castellanos home runs though.
Dwayne followed us from 8-1. Dwayne.
Oh yeah, Dwayne. He was on the live I just did like an hour ago too.
Really?
He's everywhere.
Dwayne.
Love
Hey
it.
Dwayne, you get your sweatshirt, buddy? Should have got it.
Yeah, let us know. We
Should
don't-
be wearing it.
But he said we don't need Castellanos home run though. Something always bad happens when that happens.
Can I be completely honest with you? I never heard of him before.
Nick Castellanos?
That thing.
before the
the
home
whole
run?
announcer thing.
Yeah.
Never heard of him before.
He was.
Is he like really good or
Oh,
like?
he's really
yeah?
good. So he was Tigers third baseman
Mhm.
prospect. In 2014 made his debut. 2013-14, I don't
when
remember.
the fucking
Oh, so-
Tigers were nasty.
Yeah.
So he's been around for a
He's
while.
been around for a minute.
All right.
Never really maximized his potential in Detroit, only because Detroit has the deepest right center field in baseball, and that's his power alley.
Mhm.
And so in the trade deadline of, I want to say 2018 or 19, he gets traded to the Cubs.
Okay.
And absolutely lights it up. It's
Yep.
incredible with the Cubs because Cubs have a short right center field. And then signs with the Reds, gets 2 years with the Reds. Big number in the last 2 years. And yeah, he's one of the best power bats in the game.
Solid. Yeah, I just remember. I literally the first time I heard of him was the guy that he said something on the air, and he's like making his apology and stuff like that. And halfway through, he goes, "And Castellanos hits a ball to deep left field. It is gone. And you will probably never see me wearing this headset ever again."
A little bit of news. It looks like the Matt Ryan trade is happening.
To Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any details or just that it's happening?
Someone in the comments said third round pick, but don't know for certain. Yeah.
I mean, they got 2/3 for Wentz,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got 2/3
So
for
they can
him.
package
So,
that. Yeah.
so you got rid of Wentz. Let's just say hypothetically it's for a third. You traded Wentz for Matt Ryan and a third.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Where's Kenta Maeda? That's a good question. Where is Kenta Maeda? I don't know where Kenta Maeda
Didn't he
is.
go back to Japan?
I think he did. He was hurt last. No, he pitched last year. I don't know. No, it's Hung Jin Ryu went back.
Tanaka went back.
Tanaka went back. Oh. No, we're using the Blue Jays. Never mind. What am I talking about? It was Tanaka I was thinking of. So we got a lot of comments in the chat today. The chat's been popping off. We got a lot of viewers too.
Popping off. Pop off.
Let's see. Love this new time. www. Let's see. This guy says, Dante and I are the same person. All of his favorites are the same thing I was thinking. Restaurant, Pop-Tart, even best song, Soulmates.
Who is this?
His name's Brian Carrington.
Brian Carrington. I'm glad we have a similar taste in things. No, I'm not by myself in this world. I got someone like you, so thank you.
Oh, Big Nick, what do you think of the Patriots resigning Trent Brown?
I like it.
They had to. They had to.
Their fucking offensive line. I still don't understand the Shaq Mason
so
trade.
bad.
I just don't understand
The
that.
offensive line is so.
Fucking Patriots sit by, do nothing. Typical Belichick.
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm more relieved that they signed him than anything. They needed
I thought
him
for
back.
sure he was a goner.
Then he interviewed somewhere
He
else.
went to the Seahawks. They gave him an offer.
Seahawks. That's who it
And then
was.
he went back to the Patriots saying, "This is what I'm getting. You want to match it or what?" And I don't know if they matched it or gave him a little more or what, but
Thank God.
came back.
Here's a topic I forgot to talk about. I just skipped over it. David Ortiz
Oh,
got
yeah.
targeted. So he hired David Ortiz hired a PI to investigate his shooting, and it turns out he was in fact targeted by a drug kingpin.
Understandable.
But not for sleeping with his wife.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could have been because of that.
I think it was still. Listen, that was the report. That was like the speculation
Look,
before all this
alright.
came out. Yes, Nick.
I got to just get some off my chest.
Get it
Just
off
off
your
your
chest.
All right. I am from Boston. I love the Red Sox. And I love David Ortiz as a player. But I have been criticized for a long period of time about David Ortiz and why I don't like him. I'm telling you, he is not who you think he is. Okay? This guy is sleeping around with people. Snaggy. He is not great with the donations. Okay? He might throw a couple bones, but I'm telling you something. I've got sources. And I'm not joking. I've got sources. Right? The guy is not who you say he is. Love you as a player. Fuck you as a person. That's all I got to say.
That's all he's got to say.
That's all he's got to
That's all I
say.
got to say.
But yeah, so for those who don't know, David Ortiz was shot in 2019. Survived the gunshot.
Almost died.
Almost died.
I mean, I'm not trying to say this. I don't know how the guy didn't kill him. He was right behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, like, how do you, again, I'm not trying to say, like how
Yeah.
how do you not kill him?
Yeah. Some things, man. It's
Yep.
crazy how that
Obviously,
stuff
very
happens.
happy to hear that he did not die, obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, that's an interesting.
How do you
Interesting
find
story.
something like that out though? Like
Yeah.
investigate. Like who would they investigate?
Yeah.
People that worked for the guy.
He's a PI. I mean, he just kind of snoops around.
Interesting.
That
Must have paid a
might-
lot of money.
Give me 1 second, guys. That might be the truck coming for the. Give me 1 second.
We got a truck.
Well, while Big Nick's away, the Cats might as well play. Dante, we're talking some basketball.
basketball. Let's
How about
talk
the
basketball.
Boston Celtics?
I don't want to be the one that gets ahead of myself here, jumps the gun. But they look really fucking good, dude. They look really, really fucking. Jason Tatum is playing the best basketball of his career. I mean, Ime Udoka has done amazing things with the defense. I mean, watching the defense is just mesmerizing. Like they are clicking on all fronts. They are switching. They are double teaming. They are doing everything. I mean, they made Nikola Jokic. Last night they played in Denver, and Jason Tatum was getting MVP chance over the
I heard
MVP, Nikola Jokic. There were more Celtics fans there last night than there were Nuggets
I'm
fans.
telling you something, okay? Here's another thing
Yeah.
I'd like to say. Earlier in the year, I was a huge advocate for trading Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I still don't understand why.
Let me explain. I didn't think this was going to happen. The reason being is this is what, his 5th year in the NBA? 6th year in the NBA?
Fifth year.
He was a 3rd overall pick. Could have been the 1st overall pick. Should have been the 1st overall pick. I am taking back the words that I said earlier about trading this guy. But I'm telling you now, in that moment, you didn't know it was going to happen. You didn't know this was going to happen. But I will say, I'm going to eat my words, and I'm going to say that thank God he's a Celtic.
Yeah.
Because they are fucking awesome right now.
Yes, they are. I'll say this about what I've always said about Jason Tatum and what I've said about the NBA is that you need a top 5 player to win an NBA championship.
They got one.
They got a top. I mean,
They got
I've
one.
said this before the season. Jason Tatum has played at the top 5 potential in his career, and right now he is a top 5 player. Right now in the game today, he's a top 5 player in the league.
Dude, I was watching him
People are
play
gonna come
last
here and wanna
night.
play with him, too.
Yeah.
The way he was pulling up, the way he plays on offense, the way he drives his Euro step is fucking unguardable. He pulls up from 3, does a side step. The way he pulls up literally looks identical to the way Kevin Durant shoots, and he's just automatic. It's unbelievable. He's one of those guys that like I watch every Celtics game in general, but like whenever I watch these games, like I appreciate like watching someone like Tatum because like he could be like one of the best players I can get to see with my own eyes. So
Yeah.
it's like I just want to appreciate as long as he's in Boston. You know what I mean?
I saw the
That
court
guy
watching him
will
play.
never leave. He'll never
They'll
leave.
never
They'll-
trade him, but I mean, who knows? In the NBA, dude, you have no idea.
If you asked me 2 years ago,
People's minds change like every day.
Kyrie.
So, yeah, I mean that's a perfect example. But yeah, man, I mean they're half a game back of the 2 seed. I think they're 3 games back of the number 1 seed. I don't think they're gonna get number 1. They get the number 2 seed. Here's the thing too. If you look at the playoff matchups right now, I don't know if the playoffs started right now or like a few little things need to happen. The Bucks and Nets might play in the first round.
Yeah.
You get those juggernauts out of the way. You get one of them out of the way.
yeah, I was saying you don't. So the Nets are the 8 seed right now.
You don't want to run into the Nets.
You don't want to run the
first
Nets
round.
in the
No.
first round.
Nope.
That's a bad
Nope.
matchup.
Yep. Yep.
But it's a if you do run into the Nets, it's a problem. I don't think you'll lose to the Nets, but that could tire you out. For
It
next
could
series.
tire you out,
Yeah.
100%.
It's gonna be a problem.
Ben Simmons might be out for the year. He has a what is it?
A herniated disc in his
herniated
back.
disc in his back.
Oh, from all the fucking crying.
So
Got it.
he might be gone.
What a loser.
But-
Guy's a fucking loser.
Yeah.
What a
But here's
loser.
the official Matt Ryan to the
Oh,
Colts.
okay.
It's happening.
It's
We watched
official.
this whole thing happen in real time. We got to discuss it out while it's happening.
Hey, gotta happen when it happens.
Exactly. Looks like for very nice.
Domination already started.
For a 3rd round pick, and now it looks like the Falcons are going to go after Marcus Mariota as their starting quarterback.
Isn't he with the Raiders?
He's a free agent.
Free agent?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, we got to bring this up too. Longtime NFL guy, John Clayton,
Clayton?
passed away.
Yeah, man.
One of the best This Is Sports Center commercials of all time. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
Which
This Is
one
Sports
was
Center.
that?
It's the one where he's like, I forget who it is, but they're like, John Clayton, he gets all the scoops, and we don't really know how he does it. And they cut to like him doing a talking head interview, and they're like, and this year in the NFL, something, and like, all right, cut, and it cuts, and it zooms out of the camera, and it's him in his house, and he takes off his button down, and he's wearing like a Slayer shirt, and he takes down his hair, and it's got like a long hair, and he jumps on his bed, and he's like, "Ma, give me some pizza rolls." Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Wasn't it like unexpected?
Yeah, it was a short
Yeah, it was a
illness.
quick
Yeah,
illness.
Quick illness. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, sad.
Very
That's
sad.
too bad. He was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
He was fantastic.
Yeah. Very sad. What else we got? I was gonna say something else about basketball.
LeBron, number 2 all time in scoring.
Oh yeah, that happened
He's
this
only
weekend.
1,400 points away.
Yep.
He's gonna get it by the end of next season.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not even a question.
Who's number 1 right now?
Kareem. So he also
I
passed.
thought he just passed Kareem.
No, he passed
Carmelo.
Carmelo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So he also passed Kareem in like rankings for the top 3 for. So it's like a combination of points, rebounds, and assists.
Sure.
In
That doesn't
terms of
surprise
their
me.
career rankings, Kareem had 42. So like he was first in. I think he's first in points, obviously.
Yeah.
Like 3rd in rebounds and like 39th in assists all time.
Dude, when
And LeBron just passed him in that because he's now 2nd in points. Like what is he like 8th all time in assists and like
top 10,
27th.
yeah.
Yeah, so he just passed him in that.
Dude, it's absolutely nuts because like when he retires, he's gonna be top 10 in almost every major statistical category.
Yeah.
Points, assists, not rebounds because he's not a big man. Centers obviously are gonna be.
But he's still top 30.
For a small forward, top 30 is really fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Steals, 3-pointers made. I think he's definitely top 10 3-pointers made, but he can be top 5.
He won't be, but it.
That's always gonna
That's
be
gonna change.
shuffled the next 10, 15 years. That's gonna be changed like crazy.
Like the fact that Harden just passed Reggie Miller.
Number 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3. I mean,
Number 3 all
excuse me.
time.
For 3 points, man.
Yeah. That's gonna be
That's
shuffled a
fucking
lot.
crazy.
But by when he does retire, like that time, he's gonna be top 10 in so many things. It's nuts. Best all-around player of all time, without a doubt.
All right, Dwayne really wants me to talk about this topic. He just messaged me privately on Instagram, blowing up the
What
chat
do you
with
want,
it.
Dwayne?
Did you see? He put it again in the chat. Nurchik last night.
Yeah, he tossed a fan's phone. He tried to intimidate the fan. He just grabs his phone and throws it.
Yeah,
He got fined by the league.
yeah,
He's gonna get
suspended.
suspended,
But he's
and
out
he's
right
gonna
now.
He's gonna have to buy the guy a new phone, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does he care about buying the guy?
No, I know, but like the guy made himself look like an idiot. Like that's just a fan talking smack. You're a 7-foot tall center, bro. Like, what is that gonna do?
Yeah,
And it was so. He did it, and then he kept staring at the kid. And the kid was like laughing.
The guy
at
will
his
end up
face.
taking a picture with him. They'll
The
save
kid-
face and be done
The
with it.
kid knew Nurkic wasn't gonna do anything to him.
he's also like a literally like 16-year-old
He was a
kid.
kid. He
Yeah.
was a kid. It
Yeah.
wasn't an adult. It was a kid.
That's Bush. I don't like
Childish,
that. I
very
don't like that.
childish.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm sure you've been called worse than whatever that 16-year-old was saying to you.
yeah,
You suck. Stay healthy. You suck.
yeah.
You suck.
Yeah, I don't know what you could have said to it.
Big Nick, you want to get us with the old
your
animal
animal
fact
facts
of the
ready?
day?
Yeah, let me just. Yep, I can do that right now.
All right, cool. So Big Nick's gonna drop an animal fact of the day. I wonder what animal we're gonna talk about today.
Yeah, what animal? I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna get the
What
graph.
animal?
Ready? Oh, the wrong one. Oh.
What's going on?
Hold on. There we go. Big Nick's animal fact of the week. We got the graphic back.
All right.
Let's go.
You know what?
What do we
What
got?
are we doing today, Nick?
What are we gonna do today? Oh, I know what we're gonna
He's
do
got
today.
it.
I know what we're gonna do today. Today, we are gonna do shout out to 51st dates, the Walrus.
Ooh.
Okay. Perfect.
The Walrus.
Kind of imagine a better
All
Wallace
right.
impersonation.
So, all right. Top 10 facts about a walrus.
Walrus.
All right, hold on. Why aren't you loading? Shit. No, go back.
We had some requests for narwhals and squirrels.
I've seen
We did
that
squirrels
narwhal-
last week.
You did squirrels last week?
That flying squirrel.
Flying squirrels.
Oh, okay.
For Big
Narwhal.
Mike.
I have seen that in the chat for a month now.
It was Dwayne who said that.
Is it Dwayne? Dwayne, man, you love your narwhals, man.
I tell you what. Dwayne, listen loud and clear. Since I already made up my mind this week, if you're back in the chats next Monday and you say the animal you want to do, if we haven't done it yet, it's yours.
you know,
Blassos.
he'll be here first thing.
Yes.
Well, actually, not Monday morning. He'll be here first.
Monday
Yeah,
at our new time, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
I think people are liking this new time. I think we got. a lot more- yeah.
Can I tell you something, guys?
Yeah.
I love this new time.
I mean-
I'm not as tired.
I'm fading now. My Chipotle's hitting.
Not your Chipotle's hitting you. Yeah, that's fair.
I
I'll have
need-
my
I need-
Celsius after this.
I need a
so
Celsius. Yeah.
I should have cracked it open before.
Yeah.
Back it during the show.
It's all right.
All right, here we go. We got animal fact of the day here.
All right.
There are two main species of walrus, the Atlantic and the Pacific. And no, I'm not talking about an ocean, which both occupy different areas of the Arctic. There's thought to be around 25,000 Atlantic and 200,000 Pacific walruses in the wild. Wow. That's a shit ton of walruses. Shout out to the walrus. These things are fucking massive, by the way.
They're massive.
They're fucking massive. Oh, speaking of massive, they weigh a ton. Male-specific walrus can reach up to 3.6 meters long and weigh over 1,500 kilograms. Excuse me, kilograms.
Do we got a converter here, a translation? What's that?
That's 1.5 tons. I got a conversion right here.
Wow.
1.5 tons.
That's heavy.
And big is beauty. They need fat to stay alive.
I like that.
Big is beauty, Big
I
Nick.
like
Yeah,
that.
even the fat ones need love. Shout out to the my wolf. Oh, not me.
Oh no!
There was a mix of Goofy in there too.
Yuck!
All right, here we go.
My wife.
My wife. My wife.
That's how you broke into our video over there. You go,
My wife.
shut the door.
I still crack it sometimes at home, and Julia will say, "What the fuck did you just say?" Nothing. All right, here we go. Both male and female walruses have tusks. They use these tusks to haul themselves out of the water and onto sea ice. Their tusks are also used for keeping breathing holes open in the ice, fighting with other walruses, and defense against predators.
Let me tell you something. Those things are ugly as shit.
What, walruses?
Yeah. At least the one I'm
They're
looking at right
fat
now.
as fuck.
Yeah.
They're
Mo-
chunky.
What about seals? I love seals.
Seals are cute.
Seals are cute.
Seals are
Mother
cute.
walruses are very protective of their young. And so is every fucking animal. That's not an interesting fact. They can live to around 40 years. As it shows, most of them carry a vast map scars of their skin. Wounds inflicted in this despite the fellow walrus during the breeding seasons. Wow, here's one for you. Walruses are rarely found in deep water.
Oh.
They prefer feeding at the bottom of shallow waters, eating clams, mussels, worms, snails, and soft-shell crabs, shrimp, and sea cucumbers.
I feel like those things aren't big enough to feed their hunger.
Yeah, I don't know. I must eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
Specific walruses spend spring and summer feeding over a huge continental shelf.
Which walruses?
The Pacific
Oh, I thought you
ones.
said specific.
Specific walrus. They're very specific.
Very specific.
I'm being
walruses.
specific about the Pacific.
Okay.
They feed on the shallow continental shelf in the Chukai Sea. These walruses use sea ice for resting between feeding bouts, breeding, giving birth, and nursing their young, snay, as well as the shelter from rough seas and predators. All right, let's get one more fact in here.
One more.
The greatest threat to walruses is not predators, it is climate change. Melting sea ice means more specific walruses are resting on land, further from their feeding grounds. These ever-growing gatherings can be deadly, especially for the young calves. As the Arctic opens up to more shipping, tourism, industries, and noise and pollution, the Atlantic walrus are at greater threat to disturbance and therefore stampedes.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Very interesting.
That's what we got on the
A lot
walrus.
of things I just learned.
Yeah.
Thank you,
A
Nick.
lot of things. No problem. Be back on 9/11. We'll talk about my wife.
Big Nick, I got a joke for you. It's an animal joke from David in the comments.
All right. It's never too early for joke of the day. Come on.
Big Nick, what do you call an alligator in a vest?
Alligator in a vest. Why do I feel like we've done this one?
You might have.
An alligator in a vest. Alligator in a vest.
I can just tell you.
Yeah, just fucking tell me.
An investigator.
Yeah, we definitely. I feel like we've done this one before. Yeah, that
definitely done that
makes sense. An investigator.
Yeah. Yeah, one question for you, Dante.
Okay.
An AW question.
Okay.
Should we get the other AW guy down?
John!
John, your wife's on the phone.
John!
My wife.
My wife.
We got an AW question. All right, they're coming. Here he
I got
comes.
a wrestling question.
All right,
I couldn't do it by myself.
here we go. Yeah, I gotta get the
nervous.
mustache bros in here. All right, here he comes. Here comes John. Here you can come. You just take my mic. Just take my mic, and you can end the show if you want to, because this will probably end it. Here you go. Dante, sweetheart, please take my seat.
Boom. Come on now.
What up? Yes. What do I have to ask him? So it's not even a question for me.
I want you to ask me this question.
Oh, okay.
You ask it, you guys have the conversation.
All right.
Okay.
I'm off.
Smile, you,
done.
Johnny.
From Jinxie the Goat. Dante, you ready?
Yep.
He says, or they say, ask Dante who he thinks is the next potential AEW champion.
MJF. MJF.
The next?
Yeah. That's got to be a heel.
Oh, you want me to do it?
The heel's got to be Adam Page. I think that they're going to build up MJF. I think they're going to give Hangman a decent reign. Honestly, I think he's going to hold on to it for a few more months. About summertime, maybe like July, August. MJF is a big enough heel. I mean, he's already a big heel, but like to the point where he beats him and everyone's going to hate him. Most hated heel in wrestling. Yeah.
I think he'll be champion this year. I don't know about so soon, but you know who I could see considering MJF lost to
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Heel turn.
That'd be cool. I didn't even think of
Right.
that, but
I wouldn't mind that.
I like that answer.
I
I like
wouldn't mind that
MJF as an answer though.
I don't think either one is wrong.
Yeah. Was it? I'm gonna go CM Punk.
All right, I'll go
Yeah,
MJF.
I'll go on the line of saying
All right,
CM Punk.
so
If
we're in the same realm though.
yeah. If I sat down and thought of it, I might have a different answer, but I'll go CM Punk.
All right,
People are
cool.
saying the Mustache Bros.
Let's go. Check our new YouTube channel, Mustache Bros
Huh?
Wrestling. Subscribe.
Oh, word. Please rub mustaches together. We kind of already did that. All right, we ending the show. We getting out of here.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Hey, what?
Yeah. Hey, it's
Hey.
Where's the outro?
Yeah, this year like and subscribe and stay the fuck away from the Mustache Bros if they're doing that shit. Make sure you like and subscribe, turn your notifications on. And I would rather see Rory dance 10 times out of 10 than to see the Mustache Bros mustaching it up.
Oh yeah, you can't. Nick, you can't stop this.
Look, keep it socially distant.